with Tony Adams. Tony, walk me through that interception that helped seal the game for the Jets.
So my coach M and Brick told me, show like I'm blitzing, because a lot of the game we was blitzing them. So I just did what my coaches say. They showed me to show the blitz. I did. I dropped back in my zone, and it was just there, and I had to catch.
How did this Jets defense step up today? Both DJ Reed, Sauce Gardner out today, but this defense stepped up to the challenge.
Hell yeah, we did. Like we said, like Britt let me talk before the game, and like me and Jay White said, we standing on business. It don't matter who out, like we got to stand on business. Ain't no drop off. And them boys played their ass out. Shout out to them corners. They played their ass out. Shout out to Brick them for the game plan. Hey, this was a great win.
You just beat the 5-0 Eagles. You just beat the undefeated Eagles. How does it feel?
We did what we were supposed to do. We played to the standard.
Congrats, TA. Congrats.
Thank you.
Zach, what does a win do like that for a football team?
It's huge. That's a good team right there. I think you can see how much we all rally around each other. Defense had our back, taking the ball away. A lot of negative plays on their side, so that was awesome. I mean, getting us the ball back, especially right there at the end to seal the game. I mean, huge. So hats off to this whole team for battling.
Strategic question. Were you guys thinking about, I probably had this conversation, if they let us score, do we take the touchdown or do we kneel down somewhere inside the 5-yard line? They let you score and you took it, which then meant they needed a touchdown to beat you rather than a field goal. It's a really interesting debate. I'm sure it's one that you guys had. What was that discussion like?
Yeah, we didn't talk about, I'm sure the coaches did obviously, but out there in the headset with what I get, we just said, hey, let's go play and let's score a touchdown here. They obviously gave it to us, but I think that was a conversation they had, but obviously it worked out well for us because it was the right thing to do.
Thinking about all the injuries that you had this past week as well coming into this game, how banged up the back end of the defense was, just even a little bit more on how that group performed. You had to dip down to the practice squad, this roster did, to take on that Eagles offense.
Yeah, both sides of the ball, man. Same with our offensive line as well, and those guys on defense. I mean, you can't give those guys enough credit. Stepping up in big moments, making key plays. I mean, you see the skill players they have on that side of the ball at receiver, so stepping up big. I mean, those guys did an unbelievable job. It was really impressive.
Final question. Now you have the bye week, a little extra practice time. What needs to happen to make you guys a little more efficient? So, again, it's field goals that seem to be happening a little too often rather than touchdowns.
Yeah, as much as I love Zerline, he can't be the player of the game every week, and we gotta get the ball in the end zone. It starts with us, and we got to be able to score some touchdowns.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
All right, that's Zach Wilson, guys.
Here with CJ Mosley. CJ, how would you describe what kind of performance this defense just put on?
It's hard to describe, man. A lot of love, a lot of effort, a lot of running and hitting, and we got some playmakers on that defense, man. I'm blessed and happy to be a part of it. We never down when we on the field. That's how we feel, no matter the score. I couldn't tell you how many times we didn't look at the scoreboards. When we get out there, it was like, hey, another opportunity, and we made the most of it.
You were telling me earlier this week about 2021, the joint practices, how you remember that. How much of that was on your mind today, and how did that fuel the defense?
Oh, for me, it was 100%. I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting to play them since 21. Just watching the tape, we like light years difference between our defense then and our defense now. Obviously, new players, the system changed a little bit, but just the way that group just progressed. We took those punches on the chin the last couple of years. And, we have to learn. We have to learn through the ugly times on our defense. We have to learn how teams were attacking us. And we did a great job of executing that game plan at the end of the day. Now obviously, there's things to work on. A couple of tackles missed. I know I had a big one missed. But, when it was time to make a play, our guys did.
3-3 entering the bye week. Just through all the trials and tribulations, what does that mean to you, and how important is that?
It just means we got enough people. It's going to be injuries. It's the NFL. There's going to be some untimely ones. There's going to be some season-ending ones. That's every single year. But, how do you respond? How do you come to work? Just because some of my players got hurt, has our goal changed at all? I know mine haven't, and that's my job to make sure that everybody else keep that same mentality. So, man, great win. It's a great opponent. Hostile environment, even though we was at home. But, for a second it sounded like it was a neutral site. Man, but let's celebrate it, man. These victories don't come like this often, and we got to make sure we take advantage of it. And like I said, learn from the mistakes, keep building on the good stuff, and to get ready for 2 weeks.
Awesome, CJ. Appreciate the time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here with Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine, 3 PDs today, 2 of which helped create interceptions. What was working so well for you today?
I was trying to win. I knew it was just huge. obviously the opponent, we really want to go 3-3 into the bye week, and I didn't care how I did it. I just knew I wanted to help my team win, and obviously I was dropping some and doing some different things. They used me different ways today, and I just knew I had to come through for the guys, for the program, or for the organization, and everything. So I'm just glad I could do that.
What was the messaging coming into this game?
Just block out the outside noise. Let's go into the bye week 3-3. Let's get a dub.
Now, you were telling me earlier this week how you bring an element of power and speed, and you can get that inside move. How did you feel like that worked in your favor against this offensive line today?
I needed a sack is what I needed, but it obviously it worked some ways. I want a few of those rushes back 100%. But, I mean, you can see it in someo's eyes when they don't want you to run through them, especially, you know, when they don't have the crazy stature. And I'm not even trying to be a bad a-hole or anything, but when I sense that, I know my immediate is go right through your face and see how you respond. Because like Marshawn said, like, honestly, nobody likes getting hit in the face over and over again. So,
what do you think of this overall defensive effort today to get the Jets to 3-3?
It's a tribute to the guys we got in this locker room. I mean, for us to learn that we don't have Sauce and DJ, and then for us to rally behind the guys that are going to be playing, and for us to really just genuinely not care and go out there and ball the way we did, man, you couldn't ask for a better locker room.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Jermaine.
Thank you.
Here with running back Breece Hall. Breece, walk me through that last play. What did you see to get the touchdown?
I just saw their defense was overplaying it and just went back to backside. They were overplaying it, playing stuff the whole game. So, you know, when TA got that turnover, he got down there. I knew I was going to get the ball all 3 plays, and I knew I was going to punch it in eventually. So, you know, the O-line came out. That last drive and played great. Everybody did their 111th, and we scored a touchdown.
What did you think of the overall play from this team today?
You know, defense, missing some of our best guys, and defense played great. You know, offense, we're still getting better. We still got to get better. We're getting to the red zone too much to not be scoring. And teams are turning the ball over against us too much for us to not be putting up at least 21, 28, 35 points. So, you know, we took a step today. We grew, and that's all you can ask for.
What's that next step of converting in the red zone before you guys head into your bye this weekend?
Really just locking in, and like I said, everybody doing their 111th. You know, you can have one guy not be on their A game and the whole play is ruined. So once we get down there, we just got to take a deep breath, lock in, and just do our job.
Does it feel extra good to know that you defeated an undefeated team?
I mean, it just feels good to know we have a win. You know, at the end of the day, they're just a team just like we are. They're human. They could be beat anytime. So we came out and we beat them.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Breece.
No problem.
Open your BetMGM app to claim your 50% live odds boost. Only at BetMGM, the king of sports books. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. You must be 21 years of age or older to wager. New Jersey and New York only. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable free bets or site credit. Free bets expire in 7 days from issuance. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY in New York or text HOPE-NY 467369 in New York or 1-800-GAMBLER in New Jersey.